Morning, I'm Jaime Lorenzo Jr. I'm an Executive Vice Chairman of the International Marketing Group and a financial educator of the Wealth Academy program of IMG. By profession, I'm a medical doctor, and I finished medicine at the De La Salle University Health Sciences Institute. As a medical doctor, sakit sa kalusugan na ginagamot ko dati. Ngayon, as a financial educator, sakit na sa bulsa ang ginagamot ko. And I realized in the past 11 years, mas mahirap pala gamutin ang sakit sa bulsa kaysa sakit sa kalusugan. If you want to have a better understanding about money, then this is for you. After this 10-minute coaching, I'm confident if you do what you learn, you'll start to create a better, a stronger financial future. So handa ka na bang matuto? This is the sad scenario among senior citizens in the Philippines. Among 100 Filipinos above 65 years of age, only 2% retire as financially independent. 23% nagtatrabaho pa kasi siguro walang ipon, so walang choice, kailangan pa rin magtrabaho. 30% depend on charity, but most Filipinos, when they retire, 45% depend on their children or relatives. Question, saan mo gustong mapunta rito? Sa 2%? Sa 23%, 30%, or 45%? Obviously, lahat tayo gusto natin maging financially secured or financially independent. But the question is, the 98% na nag-retire na mahirap ngayon, nung kasing edad natin sila, do you think pinangarap nilang maghirap pag-retire? Definitely hindi. So, ano nangyari? People don't plan to fail, they simply fail to plan. Failing to plan is actually planning to fail. So, napaplano natin lahat from grocery list to vacation, saan tayo magbabakasyon sa summer, long weekend, anong gagawin natin. But when it comes to our financial future, nakalimutan nating planuhin. So, the big question now is, where do you see yourself when you retire? If you think financial education is expensive, then think about how costly ignorance is. Some people think, next time ko na lang pag-aaralan, paano i-manage ang finances ko kapag marami na akong perang i-manage. Pero ang tanong, paano dadami ang pera natin kung hindi natin alam paano ito palaguin? I firmly believe kung gusto natin talaga maging financially secured, we need to be financially literate first. Do you agree? This is the X-curve concept. This is the blueprint of financial planning. So, sinasabi sa X-curve na ito that in our life, there are two lines. One line going up, and one line going down. The line going up is our savings line or money line or the law of building wealth. The line going down is the responsibility line or the law of decreasing responsibility. So sinasabi po sa X-curve that when we're younger, since we're still taking care of our family, we're generally less secured. Bakit? Kasi wala pa tayong masyadong ipon dahil nagsisimula pa lang sa career, sa pamilya, or sa business. Low savings, but of course, married or single, we have the big responsibilities. Nandiyan mga utang natin or mga loans, credit cards, housing loans, car loans, etc. Growing children, and of course, our aging parents. So, lahat yan responsibilities natin, di ba? So, what we want to do is, as we get older, dapat yung mga responsibilities natin, mga utang, lumiliit or nawawala. Such that, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, wala na tayong responsibilities, wala na mga utang, but we already have big investments. May enough retirement fund na tayo by that time. We have saved up for our long-term health care pagtanda, and meron na tayo multiple passive income streams. So at this stage, we are generally more secured. Do you know how money works? Ano ang alam ng mayayaman na hindi alam ng karamihan? One of their secrets is the magic of compound interest. So sinasabi sa concept na ito, the higher the interest rate of our investments, the faster our money will double or grow. So for example, at 4%, our money doubles every 18 years. So at age 29, may 100,000 tayo, doubles every 18 years. At age 47, 200,000 na pera natin. At age of 65, 400,000 na. At 8% per year interest, our money doubles every 9 years. At age 29, may 100,000, doubles every 9 years. So by the time we reach 65, ang 100,000 natin dati, 1.6 million na ngayon. At 12%, our money doubles every 6 years. So, 29 years old, may 100,000 tayo. Doubles every 6 years. By the time we retire at age 65, ang 100,000 natin dati, 6.4 million na. So, mas mabilis. So, for example, naglagay ka or nag-invest ka sa bangko, binigyan ka ng 4%, nagbigay ka ng 100,000, pagtalikod ba natin, itatago lang nila sa vault yan? Of course, hindi. Bigyan tayo ng 4%, pagtalikod natin, i-invest nila yan sa 12%. Ipapautang nila sa mga loans, i-invest sa stock market, mutual funds, real estate. So, ang pera natin, dinodoble nila every 6 years at 12%. So, after 36 years, ginawa nila yung 100,000 natin na 6.4 million, ibinalik sa atin ang 400,000. So, how much is the difference? 6.4 million minus 400,000, the difference is 6 million pesos. So, for the bank, that's called profit. For the depositor, that's called a loss. So, do you think we need to learn how money works? Definitely, kailangan natin mag-aral how to invest. We need to build a solid financial foundation. Question, sa bahay po natin, what do you think is the most important part of our house? Is it the second floor, first floor, the walls, or the foundation? Definitely, yung pundasyon. What if may bahay tayo, saksakan ng ganda, pero walang pundasyon, at dumaan si bagyong Glenda or Yolanda, what do you think will happen? So definitely, magko-collapse yan. So, in building a solid financial foundation, just like building a house, we must build it from the ground going up. So, sa baba muna, pataas. Hindi pwedeng second floor, pababa. So, we must build it from the ground going up. The real foundation in building wealth is protection. Protection in the forms of life insurance and healthcare. So, we need to protect ourselves and family first with life insurance and healthcare. So, yan yung tunay na pundasyon ng finances natin. Before we invest, make sure may protection muna tayo. We cannot invest without protection first. Bakit ko nasabi to? What if, let's say, wala kang protection, wala kang insurance, wala kang healthcare, nag-invest ka directly sa stock market or mutual funds, for example. You invest 50,000 pesos. Now, tomorrow, something happens to us. Nagkasakit tayo, na-hospital tayo, then namatay tayo. Ang tanong, yung 50,000 na invest natin, million na ba bukas? So, 50,000 kay St. Luke's, kulang na kulang yan. Pambili ng kabaong, pamburol, kulang na kulang. Pampaaral sa mga anak mo, anhin nila ang 50,000 pesos. So, kung may insurance tayo, in case of death of the breadwinner, protected, makakain pa rin ng 3 beses ang pamilya mo, makapagtapos pa rin ng college ang mga anak natin. Okay? Bakit importante ang healthcare? Siyempre, bago naman tayo makipagkita kay San Pedro, dumadaan muna tayo kay St. Luke's. Tama ba? So, who will pay the bills? Paano natin babayaran yung mga hospital bills kung wala tayong healthcare? Next, we need to manage our debt. Bayaran natin mga utang natin, we need to reduce our liabilities. As much as possible, unti-untiin natin yung mga utang natin, zero natin yung mga utang natin, especially the high interest debts like credit cards, personal loans, etc. Next in the foundation is emergency fund. Question, sa buhay ba natin may mga dumarating na emergencies? So palagi yan, lagi may emergency, pero madalas wala ang fund. So we should build emergency fund which is equivalent to 3 to 6 months worth of our income. So for example, I'm earning, let's say, 20,000 a month times 3 to 6 months, so I should have 60 to 120,000 emergency fund. So for example, nagkaroon ng emergency, I lose my job or mag-slow down yung business ko, I have 3 to 6 months to recover or to look for another source of income. Or let's say na nasira ang kotse, nasira ang gulong, may papagawa sa bahay, or nag-breakdown yung appliance, kailangan na bumili ng bago, so kukunin ko yan sa emergency fund ko. So, hindi ko kailangan i-withdraw yung mga investments kasi may emergency fund ako. Hindi ko kailangan mangutang kasi may emergency fund ako. Then, investment. Yan yung pinakataas ng financial foundation natin. We need to build long-term assets for retirement, long-term healthcare, children's college fund. Dapat nasa long-term investments yung mga yan. Ang investment natin, yan ang magpaparetire sa atin, yan ang magbibigay ng magandang buhay sa atin 5, 10, 15 years from now. Now, to build wealth faster, to build a stronger financial foundation faster, it's also important to increase our cash flow. So, paano natin gagawin ito? So, we need to reduce our expenses, tipid-tipid muna, and we have to make more money. Spend less, make more. It's very important to increase the cash flow so that mas lalaki yung perang pwede nating panlagay or pambili ng life insurance or healthcare. With increased cash flow, mas mabilis nating mabayaran yung mga utang natin. Mas mabilis nating mabuild yung 3 to 6 months emergency fund. At every month, kung mas malaki cash flow natin, mas malaki yung pera nating pang-invest buwan-buwan. Kung dati, kaya mo lang mag-invest 1,000 per month, so with increased cash flow, with financial discipline in reducing expenses, in making more income, so from 1,000 a month, eventually lalaki yan, 2,000 a month, 3,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month. So if we can invest bigger amount of money every month, so definitely we can achieve our goals faster. Do you want to have total financial peace? There's no secret. The only way is to build a solid financial foundation. And if you follow this strategy, you will never go wrong. The key to financial freedom is this: move from learning to doing. So invest time in your financial education, but make sure focus on your financial execution. Reading books, reading blogs is a good thing. Attending seminars is a good thing. But in our financial education, we need financial execution to become wealthy. Spend less, make more, save more. Get protected with life and health insurance. Pay off your debt, build up 3 to 6 months of your emergency fund, and invest long-term. Remember, financial education without execution is powerless. What you know won't make you wealthy. It's what you do with what you know that will make you financially successful. So, if you're interested to increase your financial literacy, you can take advantage of the financial education training program and workshops in IMG. And if you want to know how to properly execute and get started in building your own financial foundation, paano ba ako magsisimula mag-invest, saan ba ako pwede mag-invest, we can guide you and coach you in IMG as well. Please contact the person who shared to you this coaching video, or you may also reach me in these contact details. Thank you so much. Hope you had fun learning.